Okay, y'all. Word on the street is the person who took out Sayso P has just been arrested, y'all. Word on the street. And they're saying it's this guy right here on the right. So we're about to talk about it, okay, y'all? Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. And welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. So everything is alleged. Some is not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Wednesday. I hope everyone had a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings. And please, y'all, watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life or keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all? So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Memphis man has been arrested for the demise of rapper Sayso P, y'all. And this is coming from the U.S. Marshals, y'all. The United States Marshal Service arrested a man for the demise of rapper Sayso P. The Marshals said agents arrested the 23-year-old, whose name is Kevin Brown, y'all. Another Brown, okay? In Clarksville on Wednesday, which was today. Authorities said they found Brown at a motel on Wilma Rudolph Boulevard, and that he was arrested without incident, y'all. So they was looking for him. They already knew who they was looking for. Brown is allegedly one of several people who opened fire outside the Westin Hotel in downtown Memphis on March 22nd. Y'all remember that day. And I never paid no attention. Well, I might have paid attention. But that's the Skull and Bones Day, too. 322. That's crazy. They said that the pow fire left Memphis rapper Sayso P, whose real name was Latorian Hunt, deceased in the middle of the road. House rapper Salsa Walker, whose real name is Albert Mundane, suffered critical injuries in the hitting. I couldn't tell. Because this guy was out kicking it after that the whole incident happened. Yeah, he got hit up, but he was moving around and kicking it like nothing even happened. I'm just going to put it out there, y'all. A lot of people felt some type of way about the way he was moving. Okay? Now, according to Hunt's mother, the rapper had moved to Miami and was living there when he visited Memphis in March. He was in town to visit his family. His mother said, this is what the reports are saying. Brown is the second suspect to be identified in the case. Oh, so they got somebody else too. Yeah. Authorities obtained a warrant for another man, a Jaden Danrich. I think I remember talking about this. For another guy. So this is the story that's coming out. Okay, y'all? Just say it. So Jaden Dandridge was the first guy that they had a warrant for, shortly after the papowing. But officers found that Dandridge passed away in Houston, Texas, before he could be served with the warrant. Yeah, I remember talking about this because they said that somebody took him out in Houston. A lot of people was looking at Salsa Walker suspect. Like, is he getting rid of somebody that probably helped land his, you know what I'm saying? But we don't know. We don't know. But a lot of these artists do sacrifice to the fights. They're other artists. Okay, I'm just saying. They sign people so that they can, move up them ladders. Okay, y'all? But yes, this is the second suspect. And they might thought everybody else was going to get away. But they not. They not. You see that now. I'm surprised they didn't take this one out too. Whoever all knew about it. I'm really surprised that they didn't take him out. They said Brown has been charged with first-degree demise, 2 counts of felony criminal attempt, and 2 counts of employing a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony and theft of property. Stealing too. Okay, y'all? He is being held for the Memphis Police Department. This is what they're saying. So they got him, y'all. They got him. And I'm wondering, is there anybody else? Is there anybody else? How many people jumped out on them? I think it was only 2, right, y'all? So if it was only 2, then they got the 2. One passed away and one is still here. Y'all, I'm surprised he's still here. I'm surprised he's still here. Because if it was Sayso Walker that lined up his own artist, why wouldn't you get this guy too? If you got the first guy, why wouldn't you get the second guy? Because if he can tie this stuff to you, you would get him too. So maybe Sayso Walker didn't have anything to do with this. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know. You know, I would have to do some numbers and all kind of stuff on this. But Sayso Walker was moving. He was moving funny, y'all. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. He was moving like somebody that didn't even care. But a lot of people say this is how he is because he's been around so much, you know, propelling. He didn't been through some things that is kind of numb for him when things like this happen. It looks as if he don't care anymore. When in all actual reality, he done been through some things and he done been around this type of situation so many times that it doesn't bother him that much. But it's weird. It's still weird, y'all. How do you be around somebody like this and you sign somebody and you moving them from different cities and states and you working with them and you're doing videos and you traveling with them and you this and that and this and they pass away and you go out to the restaurant and kick it like you franchise and like it don't make sense. And I'm just saying, I understand people get numb when they be around situations, but for you to just not care at all just to me seems a little bit heartless, y'all. I'm just gonna throw it out there. But I'm sure now Sayso P's family is getting a little, you know, justice right now, and they feeling a little bit at ease, at least to the fact it's not going to bring their loved one back. That's not going to happen. But it feels good to know that the people that took them out, you know what I'm saying? You're getting some justice. That somebody's going to jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they felt the same way about the other guy that got taken out in Houston. They probably was like, that's good for him because, you know what I'm saying? He took out their son. And all they had to do was get this other guy, which I think it was just 2. I might be wrong, but from my understanding, it was 2. But it could be more. Could be more, we don't know. But, yeah, they got this one. And I'm going to tell y'all this. If they got this one, and it's some more, that one's he's going to snitch. This brown guy is going to snitch on the others. If there's anybody else connected. If Sayso Walker is connected, he's going to snitch to get a deal. So it is what it is. I don't know if he was a person that pulled up, you know, was the trigger man. I don't know. But even if he was in a car, accomplice, or whatever, he going to have to talk to get some type of deal. And it is what it is, y'all. It really is. But rest in peace to Sayso P. Condolences to the family once again with this whole situation, because it's senseless, the things that's going on right now. It doesn't make any sense how people is taking each other out for nothing. And some of them for crumbs. You know, I hate to even watch the news now, because people are getting taken out over, you know, carjackings or snatching somebody's purse and you take them out. Like, it doesn't, the stuff that is going on don't make no sense. These people can replace their valuables. They can. But you cannot replace their life. They're not making it back home to their families. And the majority of the people that's getting robbed and out here moving around, they're the breadwinners of their family. They're the ones that's taking care of their families. And they're leaving people out here, you know, messed up with people, you know, losing people. That's the one that's taking care of their household. And for the love of me, for them to think that this karma is not going to come back to them, it is. I don't know how people can sleep at night with the things that they're doing. But, you know, it is what it is, y'all. But that karma is real. And when you take people out this type of way for just senseless crimes, don't think for 1 minute it ain't going to happen to you. Don't think that, because it is. Anyway, y'all, just letting y'all know, they finally making an arrest in this case. And it's probably more to come. Because it had to be a reason why they came for him. So there's a possibility they're going to get down to the nitty gritty. Or there's a possibility they're going to try to cover it up like they did Young Dolph. Ain't no telling. But we're going to find out, y'all. We're going to find out. Anyway, please like, share, subscribe if you like the video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.